Hello my lovely cookies and welcome back to another video. So I'm finishing my nastsu times reader and I am not going to spend the time editing this because it's going to be so long and I do not feel like editing this. I am sorry, but I don't feel like editing this and I'm not editing like an hour-long video. I'm sorry, but yeah, let's just get into this. Nastsu's Daughter, Part 2. Lucy, nastsu says, as your mother stops. She doesn't turn around, and she was trying to stop tears from falling down her cheeks. Oh, hi, your mother says, not turning around and looking at her, at the ground. Please put me down so I can hug my mother, you say, as Capricorn, and they do so. You walk over to your mother and hug her. Mommy, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Just let's go right now. Suddenly, nastsu grabs your mom's hand, and still your mom didn't look at him, which you didn't understand what was going on. Why'd you keep her a secret for all these years? I get it. We got a stupid fight and we broke up. But really, Lucy, you had to keep my daughter from me for 7 years. Nastsu. I didn't know what to think or what to do. I was scared, so I went and told my father everything. He agreed to help me with my daughter. We decided to keep her hidden. Lucy, but why? Nastsu says, holding both your mother's hands now. I can't say. It's all so complicated. I was pregnant, Nastsu, and we were broken up. I left Fairy Tale. I didn't know who to turn to, so I turned to my father. And now mine and his relationship is much better. Now we can actually have a good father-daughter relationship, your mother says. You were still shocked. Your mother was basically saying that Nastsu was your dad. What, your dad found you wandering in the woods? Your dad brought you here? What a coincidence. You could have told me. I didn't know how. I left the guild. We didn't even cross paths, so I went home. I had an actual home. Lucy, I'm sorry I was stupid. Yeah, I know. Nastsu hugs your mother and picks her up slightly, and then says something that makes your mother frown. You put on weight, Lucy. Wow, thanks. Nastsu, I see you haven't changed a bit. Nope, but you still put on weight. Yeah, that happens sometimes after you get pregnant and have a baby. I think it's over 9 months, Lucy. Nastsu says, confused, and Lucy sighs. I meant after I had YN, I gained a lot of weight. Oh. Yeah, same with Juvia. Grace says, I missed a lot here, but I still have to get YN home. I'd love to catch up with everyone another day. Why? The person you were hiding me from found out about me, right? No, YN. You aren't kept in the house because of Nastsu. That's a stupid reason to keep you in a house. Now you really have to get back, your mother says, as she waves goodbye to everyone, then pulls you out by the hand. Mom, what? Tell me the reason. I'm sorry, but I can't. Not yet. Anyways, let's go home. Let's go. And no more running away. Okay, Mom. But is that guy with the pink hair my dad? Yes, he is. We both get back together? Maybe. I don't know. But YN, you're just a kid. You frown, not happy with everything. I wish my mommy would talk to me more, but she doesn't. Chapter 3. Lucy's POV. I tucked Ryan in after she fell asleep on our way here, which is nice because Ryan takes forever to get to sleep. She's a hyper kid. I'm sorry about everything, Ryan, but I'm trying to protect you. I have to as your mother. My job. One day I'll tell you everything, but for now, I can't. You're just a child, I say as I kiss Ryan's forehead and smile at her. I have to protect her, even if I didn't leave Fairy Tale, which I don't know why I did. It was my stupid broken heart decisions for me. I think as I just sit on Ryan's bed, as I look out her window at this light sky, I get up and close her door. Before walking to my room, I close the door and sigh. I wonder how my life would have been if me and Natsu didn't break up or get into that stupid fight. It would have definitely been different for sure. After a few minutes or so, Ryan ran in my room crying. "Mommy, nightmare," she says, and no matter how mature she tries to act, she will always be my little angel. She's only 7 years old. "It's okay, Ryan, you're fine, I'm right here," I say, shushing her. "I'm scared, Mommy." "It's okay, Ryan. It's okay to be scared. You're okay, I'm here." Time skip. Once Ryan fell back to sleep, I put her in my bed. "Sleep well, Ryan." Suddenly, my window began to open, and a tired Natsu crawls in. "Made it," he says, and I look at him confused. "Natsu, what on earth are you doing?" I whisper, and he smiles at me and climbs in. "What? I have to see you, Lucy." "Okay, but how on earth did you get here?" "Lots of practice breaking into your room." I giggle slightly, but quiet. Ryan's asleep. "Oh, okay, sorry." "It's fine, but still, you're here in the middle of the night. Natsu, don't you have stuff to do or Happy to take care of?" "Nope, Happy actually has his own kids and takes care. Imagine that." "Well, I need to sleep." Your POV. I had woken up and heard talking, but then the talking stopped, and you looked over to see your mom and the person who's your dad kissing. So you get up and sneak out of the room and run downstairs, but then I'll pick you up. "No! I think it's past your bedtime, little one," your grandpa says as you start to pout. "No, it's not. I don't wanna sleep, Grandpa." "Look, you need to sleep now, Missy," your grandpa says as he walks to your mother's room to see her sitting on her bed, and that confused you. She wasn't alone, so how? "I found this little one in the hallway," your grandpa says, handing you to your mother. "Ryan, please sleep," your mother says as she holds you in, and you just yawn. "Tired, but you didn't want to sleep." "I don't want to sleep." "Sleep, Ryan, okay?" your mother says as she lays you down on her bed and tucks you in and then kisses your forehead. After she thought you were asleep, she sighs. "Natsu, you can come out of the closet now." "Why did you hide? Why did I have to hide? My dad might not like you climbing over the wall to get here, so yeah." "Why does my aunt walked away here?" your dad asked. And your mother started to cry. "Because people wanted to use her because of her magic. So I made sure she couldn't use it. I was going to make her grow up without knowing how to use it. So then no one can use her. They won't take her from me," your mother says. "And you wanted to hug your mom, but then someone sat in the bed, and you guessed it was your dad." "It's going to be okay, Lucy," he says, hugging your mother as she cries. "Natsu, did you ever find out what happened to Igmil?" "No, I haven't." "Why has an imaginary friend?" "That's cool. What's their name?" "It's Igmil. They're a dragon." she says. How could she find out about him? I don't know. She's never heard the name before. It's weird. Maybe she heard it when she ran away once, but who knows? You look at the ceiling and see your friend flying in the room. Well, he was right beside your dad, and you smile. And then he says, "Sleep, little one." So you close your eyes and go to sleep. It's weird how Ryan knows that name, Igmil, but now all I have to do is get Lucy to come back to Fairy Tale. Chapter 4. You were in the garden, sitting under a tree with a book with your friend flies over you. Hello there, little one. What you doing? Reading. Wait, what are you reading? A book my mommy wrote. It's about her and my dad and her adventures in Fairy Tale. I see. There's a little bit about me. That's interesting, but are you supposed to be reading that? My mommy had it on her bedside table, so I don't know. You should ask first. I met my dad. I know. Huh? You do? Yeah. I do. You ran away and I made sure he found you. Can he see you too? No. He can't see me. Am I the only one who can see you? Yes. That's true. Only you can see me somehow. My mom says tomorrow I can leave the walls with her, and I'm super excited. Tomorrow I'll leave without running away. I see you're excited. You're excited. I am. Your mother suddenly walks in. Ryan, where did you get that book? I found it. Well, would you like me to read it to you? Okay, your mother flips the front page. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Lucy who ran away from home. Time skip. Mommy, why is my friend in the book? What do you mean? You said Natsu, the son of Igmil, but Igmil is my friend. Yes, Igmil is Natsu's father. So, my friend is my grandpa? Yes, Igmil's adopted Natsu. I see. Is your friends around here now? You look around and shake your head. No, he left. He never really stays as long as people are around. I see. What does he look like? He's red and has a lot of scars on his body. He says he's the Fire Dragon King. I see. What does he talk about? He talks about stuff. He even says he could help me with magic. No, your magic stays how it is. You're not learning anything, Ryan. It's okay. It was what you were talking about last night. Yes, your magic stays how it is. Understood? Okay, Mom. I can't let her magic become strong. Then no one can use her, and I won't lose my daughter. Chapter 5. A week later. Today your dad came over with a bunch of people, and when you saw him, you ran over and hugged him, and he picked you up and hugged you. Your grandpa walked over confused. Lucy, who are those people? Some of my friends from Fairy Tale, Dad. I see. Well, it's nice to meet you all. Grandpa, will you play with us? No, I'm too old for playing. Now, little Ryan, you nod. You look up and smile at your friend. What are you smiling at, Natsu? Asked my friend. Oh, what's their name? Mama already told you. I don't remember, your dad says, pretending not to remember. He's a dragon. He's a dragon, a fire dragon. And he comes to talk to me, with me, and he even plays with me. What's his name? Igmil. He's my best friend. Your dad smiles. Well, I'm glad. You hug him, and he hugs you back. You then snuggle your face into his scarf, which was warm. I like this scarf. It's warm, you say. Your dad puts you on the ground and wraps the scarf around you. Then why don't you have it? Lucy looks shocked. Natsu. What, Lucy? It means a lot to you, so you don't have to give it to Ryan. I want to, though, Lucy. Now, Wyan, take good care of the scarf. The scarf means a lot to me. You nod as Grayson walks over. Hi again, Wyan, he says slyly, and you smile at him. No need to be shy, let's be friends. Somehow I thought they'd be like Gray and Natsu and fight, Lucy says, knowing you're a lot like Natsu, and only a bit like her. Actually, ever since she left Fairy Tale, Lucy, Gray and Natsu didn't fight, mostly because Natsu hadn't been the same since, Julia says. And your mother looked kinda sad, so Natsu puts an arm around her shoulder. Don't worry, he'll be back, so everything is fine, Natsu. I'm not going back to Fairy Tale. Natsu laughs nervously. But come on, Lucy, why not? Wyan's in danger, and here she's protected and safe. We can protect your daughter, a voice says, and your mother looked up with a shocked face. Urza? She says, as she looked at Urza, who was carrying two little children, one with blue hair and one with red hair. Yes, of course we will. Another person says. Your mother looked shocked again. Levy? You have kids too? Yes. And another one on the way, she says, and your mother looked shocked. Who? Who? Oh, right, you didn't come to my wedding. You're married? Yep, I am, but to who? Can't you tell by her kids' faces and how they're acting like most of them are Minnie, while some are like Levy, your dad says, and your mother looked shocked. No, you and Gajil? Yep, but don't worry. She'll blend right into Fairy Tale with all these kids around. Okay, who got married and had kids? Well, I found out I had a kid, so I count. Your dad says, smiling happily, and pats your head. Well, me and Gray got married, and we already know we have kids, Julia says happy, and Urza, Jula. You know that crazy blue-headed guy with the mysterious earth counterpart? Yeah, I remember who he is. Yeah, well, he was Gully Side Gel, and now he's married and has two kids, and he joined Fairy Tale. Your dad explains, and you were confused. There were so many people and so much stuff you didn't really understand. Realized, or you all broke him out. What's the difference? Your dad says, and your mom sighs. He hides as Mysterion, and now everyone thinks Gajil is dead. Except for us, your dad says, like it was nothing. Mom, why does it sound like everyone does bad stuff all the time? Oh, it's normal. At least they haven't destroyed anything. There's really nothing to destroy here. And why would we destroy your house? I swear. But still, I don't know. I can go to Fairy Tale. Wyan can't learn to use magic or be around it may make her upset. Of course, she can learn magic, your dad says, smiling, as you now sat on his lap on the ground. No, I don't want her to, but Lucy, if she can't use magic, then she can't protect herself. But people are trying to take her and use her when she was born. I could feel it. Her magic was so strong, and I let her out. Of course, not thinking much of it, but then people started finding out and sensing her magic, and people wanted to use it. I can't let that happen, so my dad and I moved somewhere so no one would find us until the wall was built. Now we live here safe from the outside world and the people trying to take her, your mother says, as tears welled up in her eyes. Lucy, don't cry, your dad says, and your mother walked over to you and your dad. Now, you know why I'm not coming back to Fairy Tale? I had to protect her. We will protect her. I can't risk it. It's been years and nothing bad has happened inside these walls. So, we're safe. I will convince you, Lucy. I'd like to see you try, Natsu. Chapter 6. Your dad has tried a lot to try and get your mom back in the guild he's in. Mom just changed my last name. Everyone's looking for YN Heartphilia, so change my name. Yeah, maybe, but to what? Your mother says, obviously knowing your dad was jumping up and down, yelling, drag. I can't. Dragmill. And your mother pretended not to hear him. Maybe nil, your mother says, and your dad then started jumping up and down in front of her saying Dragmill over and over. Mom, what about Dragmill? Nah, too basic, your mother says jokingly. Wait, what? Your dad says, and your mom chuckles. I'm joking around, Natsu. Do that to me, Lucy, but I will. If you change YN's last name, you're coming back to Fairy Tale. Maybe I might. I worry about YN too much, Natsu. I'm scared for myself and her. Don't worry, everyone who hurts you or her is going to go through me. No offense, Dad, but you're not scary, you say, and your mom's laugh. Trust me, he can be scary. He acts like a teddy bear. Aww. Thanks, your dad says, at you smiling. See, Mom? You say, your mom sighs. Okay, look, Natsu, I'm not convinced enough to go back to Fairy Tale. Look, everything was perfectly fine. What could go wrong? Well, I'm gonna die. You say, shocking, your dad. Brian, why would you say something like that? Your mom asked. He said, what could go wrong? Isn't that the way to start off? We all gonna end up dead. You say, and your parents think for a bit, then shrug. But you aren't gonna die, I promise on my life, your mother says, hugging you and you hug her back. Okay, Mommy. You say, as your mother smiling at you. I just don't want to lose you, Ryan. I never do, but I know I won't let anyone take her away from me. I'll kill them before they take Ryan and use her. I won't let anyone use her. Chapter 7. You and Grayson hang out a lot and become friends. And your dad and Grayson's dad didn't like it, but they let it happen. Your dad let it happen because he was your first real friend and didn't want to ruin it. Your mom and Grayson always said how cute you both are together, and your dad and Grayson's dad didn't like it one bit. They aren't cute together. Wait for it when they're teens. They'll be fighting like me and Gray do, your dad says, and your mom and Grayson's mom shrug. Who knows? So cute! Your mom and Grayson's mom says as you hug Grayson. No, not cute. Your dad and Grayson's dad says, and your mom and his mom laugh. Mommy, what's going on, you say, and your dad and everyone looked at you because how cute and adorable you looked. Oh, it's nothing, my daughter. It's nothing, my daughter, the most cutest thing I've ever seen, your dad says, and looked at you, and you looked at him as your mother picked you up. I'm not cute, you say with a straight face. Once you were at your dad's level, your dad looked at you shocked. Wait, of course you are cute. Why, I don't know. I'm not cute. I'm super cute and adorable, you say, smiling adorably. Grayson was blushing as he looked at you, which his mother noticed and smiled. His mother was looking at you and noticed Grayson was sat you down, and you walked over to him and talked to him, not noticing him blushing at him. Poor Grayson, if only Wyatt didn't take after his father. Obliviousness, your mother says, as Grayson, mom, sighs. And Grayson took my ways of being obsessed. Oh, poor Grayson. Wait, he did? But he doesn't act like it at all. Yes, all because of his father. He takes after Gray way too much. The only thing I feel Grayson has an obsession. Ways, but thanks to him taking after Gray, he can't hide it better. Oh, I see. The only thing I know of right now is Ryan takes after me is that she's smart. Your dad heard your mother then gasped. I'm smart, Lucy. Prove it, Natsu. Oh, come on. Why you gotta be so rude? You're still upset with me or something? No, I've always treated you like that. Haven't I? And technically, Natsu, we aren't even together. Your dad looked shocked, but he smiled. We're together, staring now. Your dad yells, and you chuckle. Natsu, really? Not even Lucy. Please, take me back. I'm an idiot for letting you go. I can't live without no. Just, we back together starting now. Your mother says not impressed. What? Your dad says as people's face palm, and you and Grayson look at your dad, shaking your heads. Dad, I'm 7 years old. God. Dad, I'm 7 years old, and I know more about relationships and love than you mostly thanks to Mommy's book she wrote. Suddenly your dad smirks. Oh, so you wrote a book about what about? Nothing for you to know about, Natsu. If I'm not mistaken, it's lunchtime soon anyways. Your mother walks off as a slight smile on her face. She turns around to see you and your dad and Grayson playing together. Natsu can defend something. Can be stubborn sometimes, but I love him. Chapter 8. Your mother didn't go back to Fairy Tale, but she visited the guild, and your dad just kept asking her to join. And today he asked if you'll join me. Natsu, now you're using my daughter to get me to join? Maybe. I'm sorry, but she's not joining if I'm not coming back, your mother says, and you hug her. Okay, Lucy, just how about you come on a mission with us, just like old times? I don't know. She'll be fine. I found this spell a while back that if you put it on clothing, like a cloth or something, then no one can see the person's face, no matter how much they try, Lovey says. Your mother sighs. It's just I worry. When I'm afraid from her, I'm scared. Away from her, I'm scared. If I'm not with her, even for a second, then they'll try and take her again. Your mother says, as tears welled up in her eyes. Your mother looked where you were. You had disappeared, and so had Grayson. Where did they go? Ryan and Grayson went to play outside. Don't worry, they'll be fine, Grayson's mom says. You and Grayson were running around happily in the forest when you bumped into something and fell to the ground. I'm sorry, little one, are you okay? They say, and they were wearing weird robes, and they had black hair. They smell weird. I'm fine. Nothing can beat me. Grayson runs over. Hey, you okay? Hey, what's your name, little one? The man asks, and you smile. I'm Ryan Dragmill. Nice to meet you. You see your mom finally change. My last name's Hartfilia. From Hartfilia to my dad's last name. Now Ryan Dragmill. What? The man was shocked. Something wrong, mister? No. But who was your father? His name is... Grayson forgot my dad's name. Can you tell the man? Man, his name is not Dragmill. Pink hair. And always destroys stuff. Know him? Yeah. Yes, I do. But you two should go back to your parents. It's getting late and it's dangerous for children to run in the forest. Wandering around the forest. Grayson grabs your hand. He's right, Ryan. But I love walking in the dark. It's so much fun. You're an airhead, Ryan. Come on, Grayson says, pulling you toward the guild hall. Who was that guy anyway? And why was he so interested in Ryan? I wonder why he is. But now I have to get Ryan back to the guild. I don't know why, but that guy had a lot of dark energy around him. I have to keep Ryan safe forever. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to do for today. That was like half an hour. So I still have... I'm on chapter 9 right now. I still have... I don't know how many chapters I still have. Let me look real quick. And there's 25 chapters. I'll do the rest of them tomorrow. It's just 1 o'clock in the middle of the night. And I am tired, so... And I forgot to change your name to Cookie, but I don't care right now. I'm sorry, I don't care right now. But goodbye, my lovely cookies, and bye.